Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss schedule board overview in Microsoft Dynamics 365 Field Service. So in this video, we are going to cover what are schedule board, with the schedule board what we can do, and action area, resource list, and requirement pane. So this is the schedule board. Now, schedule board in Dynamics 365 Field Service is a tool that help you easily plan and manage service appointments for your field technicians. It gives you a visual view of your team's availability and the work that need to be done. With the schedule board, you can see your technician schedule in real time, assign work orders to available technician based on their skill and location, quickly adjust the schedules if something changes, like a delay or early completion, optimize appointments to reduce travel time and ensure the best service for customer. Now go back to the field service application. So there are three area in schedule board. This is the action area, this is resource list, and this is the requirement pane. Now in a schedule board, so firstly start with filters. So if filter can apply on schedule board, and if I want to look for a resource, so who have a specific characteristic, and I can go ahead and input any kind of combination of characteristic here. And if go to the roles, so set up for our resources so that I can sort by roles and potentially. So I want to search for resources in a specific area. So territories, if we have got them and set up in the system. So there are few other filter also available. Now go back to the other functionality. If click on the hardly drop down, so you can change your schedule board view from here and it show in a different time interval. Now click on monthly from here. So I can change this to look at from a monthly perspective. And if you want to change as weekly, so again click on drop down and click on weekly from here. Now click on Gantt view drop down. Basically there are two view, Gantt view or list view. So Gantt view is ideal for planning, assigning and rescheduling appointments quickly and visually. So Gantt view gives you a visual timeline based overview of schedules. Now click on list view. When I click on it, so it look within each individual resource. So I want to look this, and if list view comes in handy once I have selected a work order to schedule. If you want go back to the Gantt view, so again click on list view drop down and then click on Gantt view from here. Now I am also able to change the date range from here. Now move to the other options. If click on three dot from here, and there is the ability to print the schedule board. Like if you have got a team where maybe you weekly or daily print out what their schedule and when you post it on a board, and that way there are visual element for you whole team to look at that. So this an option for you to use. And detail panel is actually get into a booking work. Now click on the map option. So I have the ability to look at the things from a map view, like I can see the faces of my resources and where they currently are. Now click on three dot and then click on legend. So this is like once I have work booked onto my schedule board, and if I am not sure what a particular color or represent, so here I can open my legend, then find out. Now click on the setting, so that icon define using my gear icon, and on the left hand side, so from here you can search for resources. So right now, like I am search as Pradyuman, so now it is visible here. And if I want to change the way that my resources are filtered, so that is the what these little up and down arrow are going to give me the capability to do in change that filter. Now in the bottom, as you can see, this would call our requirement view. So you are going to see a few different view on here and depending upon what your organization has set up for today, we are going to work out of our unscheduled work order view. So this is the list of all the work order that I have in the system and that I have not been associated with any resource and we have not booked them. And if they are scheduled, they actually go to work. So from within the calendar, you don't need to change. So you can actually see an unscheduled work order that allow the manager to drag and drop and schedule any of the unscheduled work order just within the calendar. There's no need to open and it will update the record all for yourself. So you can be faster. Now right click on the resources. So you can see more option about the resource. So choose the view resource card to see the detail like resource skill and role, and from here you can also initiate a message, email or phone call. And if you choose the get driving direction, it means to get the driving direction for the workday. So within the scheduling board, each board have its own setting. Now select the vertical ellipse and choose board setting from here. So board name, it shows the name of the tab that shows on the schedule board, and shared with, decide which user can view and edit the schedule board tab, like everyone, specific people, and just me. Edit default, this option let you pick the default settings for new schedule boards. And when you see the default view in a schedule board, it means that the settings are following what was set as the default for that tab. And reset to default, it means the current tab settings value to the values attained in the default setting. Now click on map. So you can tailor your map and you can decide here's all the different settings that you can do the views and what's supposed to be active. So you can also change the color of the tile so you can do branding that meet your organization need can all be. Now click on custom web resource. Web resource are files that extended the Dynamic 365 application such as HTML or JavaScript files. Title, the selected web resource shows in the actions area on a schedule board and a new tab with the provided title appears next to the map icon. Web resource. So here select web resource from your Dynamic 365 organization. Now click on schedule assistant and you can have the scheduling assistant, and this is going to be able to kind of use the AI capabilities, and it's going to help you schedule your oven your unscheduled work orders movely quickly and fast to get people up on the board. And here you can change the color as well, have the default icons, and you can even have a specific icon that's branding of your organization so that you can see that through the map board as well. So right here, you are going to see kind of the default color, but it will allow you to change these for anything so that you can see when something fully booked and if something has not booked at all. If someone's working non hours, you can differentiate between your working and non hours very easily by just looking at the color coding. Instead of having to open up on read the details for each booking that's set on the calendar. Like if somebody get overbooked, can have color like red, so that really identifies that someone's been overbooked and that you might need to reallocate some of your resources. So you can quickly get these rescheduled to make sure that none of customer are waiting for field service tags to come. Now click on other. So here is just some general items. So you can have how many you want per page to come. So that way you don't have to keep scrolling or use the bookmarks. To go page by page, if you have a large volume of bookings and work orders that you are viewing on the schedule board. And the requirement panel, use this section to configure requirements views at the bottom of the schedule board. You can change the order in which they appear on the schedule board. So in this video, we covered what are schedule board, and with the schedule board, what you can do, and action area, resource list, and requirement pane and board setting. Thanks for watching.